Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I got to my $20,000 month and how I'm going to continue to get to $20,000 months without being online all day. If you're new here, hi, my name is Catara. I am a YouTube strategist, and yeah, let's talk about it. So the whole gist of this, I guess we could call it presentation, right, is you want to build a personal brand and systems that work for you while you're offline. Me personally, I've been in business for about 5 years now, and I've done the whole online thing, and I am very active online, but it's not what I aim to do. I don't want to do that all day. I don't want to have to post 20 times on Instagrams, 50 times on TikTok. Like, it's just not what I want to do at this time. So I had to find a system that was aligned with me and that I actually wanted to do and felt good in my body. Now, I've been testing all types of different things this year and sort of like all types of strategies, but this is the one that I'm sharing with you right now that has worked the best and also that's worked the fastest. So, personal branding 101, I'm not going to get too much into this, but basically you want to build an executive online personal brand. So there should be no doubt in anybody's mind when they go to your social media profiles about what you do. Now, I've been doing this process since I've literally been 19, and that is to become the undeniable hire. Now, in personal branding, how you do this is literally everything just has to match up. There are people out here who are literally trying to sell services and they have no personal brand. They have not posted a day in their life. They're trying to sell people on things that they're not even doing themselves. So if you're selling something, you have to be doing that thing online and showing that you are an expert in that field. Also, being in it for the long game, so not expecting results right away, taking your time with building your personal brand, and basically having a library of content, preferably long-form content. And I'm going to get into why long-form content in a second. It builds trust, it builds credibility, and again, it makes you become that undeniable hire when done right. Okay, so we're going to get into the first part of the system, which is obviously YouTube. I'm a YouTube strategist. That's what I talk about. So you want to post content on YouTube. Now I have a whole bunch of videos on my channel that tells you what type of content to post. This is not necessarily one of those videos. I'm telling you why you should be posting on YouTube. So YouTube, one, it acts as a top of funnel sort of like content source. So people from all walks of life are going to be able to find you. It's going to cast a wide net. You're going to get a ton of visibility that you normally wouldn't get. It's still getting in front of your ideal audience. Your YouTube videos, they're also going to attract inbound leads, so you're not going to have to audition. You're not going to have to chase anybody down. They're going to come to you just by watching your content, if done right. Then the thing about YouTube videos is it works for you literally 24/7. So you only have to post one video a week. Now, when I say one video a week, people usually think one video a week for 3 months, but one video a week over a long period of time. So you have to build up, again, that content, that library of long-form content. And eventually, your YouTube videos, they're still going to be promoted. So after you post your one video a week, they're going to be able to be found weeks, months, and even years later after you posted the content. I recently took a month break from YouTube and did not post, and my videos were still getting viewed, still getting comments. YouTube also shows social proof, so it shows that you know what you're talking about. Again, becoming that undeniable hire and building an executive personal brand. And it builds trust faster. Short is the time period from when someone learns about you to when they actually become a client and when they actually pay you. So on short form platforms like Instagram, they're usually like price hopping, price shopping. It might take them months, 24 pieces of content for them to actually become a client. On YouTube, people can watch 1 to 2 videos and become a client just like that. On top of that, it's also going to show up in search results. So your videos are going to be able to rank in Google because Google owns YouTube. You're going to be able to show up in AI search results, ChatGPT, Claude, all of those platforms. So when someone is ready to find an expert, your name could pop up in those search results. And again, you do this and you build this by just posting one video a week. And optional, because one of the questions I always get is, okay, do I need to promote my YouTube videos on other platforms? How do I get more people to find my videos. And for the most part, YouTube promotes your videos by itself. You won't have to do much promoting. Like if you just wanted to start from zero and build a YouTube channel, you can do that. But if you do want to sort of like build those other platforms, and again, building that executive personal brand, becoming that undeniable hire on other platforms, and I talk a little more about this in like my YouTube repurposing strategies for more sales. I talk a lot about that in here because that's what I was doing basically over there. So if you want to do that, there's ways that you can do that. And you post on YouTube first, and then you repurpose to LinkedIn and Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want your second platform to be. So yeah, we could literally stop the video right here. And I have a whole bunch of videos on my channel that talks about repurposing, that talks about content. But the key takeaway is we could literally stop at the video right here. Using YouTube strategically, it's going to transform your client pipeline. It did for me, and it did get me to 10K month. But there's gonna come a time when you just want more visibility, or you wanna, or maybe like your YouTube channel is not necessarily growing at the rate that you want it to. It's not seeing the views that you want it to, and that's completely fine. That's completely normal. Some people's YouTube channels just grow faster than others. It's fine. So what do you do when you see that this happens? When you see this happens, then you're basically gonna have to get another traffic source. Now, that second traffic source may be Instagram, it may be the community, it may be ads, it may be podcasting. Like, again, there's 100 different ways you can go about it. There's 100 different ways you can do it to get more clients. Me, personally, I had a very specific type of client that I wanted to help with my YouTube services, but I didn't necessarily want to talk to that person on YouTube because, one, they're actually not very social media savvy, and two, they literally didn't even know, most of the times they don't even know what they're looking for, or what type of help they need. They just know that they need more visibility. So this type of client literally probably couldn't be reached on YouTube. So I had to come up with a different strategy for how I was going to go after these clients and find them. And so my second sort of like traffic source to get clients became outbound marketing. And the two platforms that I decided to use was both LinkedIn and also cold email. Now, I didn't necessarily want to be on social media all day posting, like, again, 50 times a day. I just wanted to be able to do a certain amount of work per day and then literally just log off. With this strategy, instead of waiting for clients to come to you, you're like proactively going out, and with my specific client that I was looking for, I knew this is sort of like where they hung out at. So first thing you want to do is pick your dream clients or the specific type of person that you want to go after, and then literally build a profile of what some of their qualities are, how you know that that's that person. Some people like to call this an ideal client profile, but it's really a little bit simpler than that. And then what you do is you start conversations with them, and again, it's not like direct pitching. It's not like the annoying pitches that you get, but it's more like conversations. And what I found is when I actually start conversations with these people are like literally so happy that I reached out to them. Now, when I first started, I don't want to say I was scared, but because I feel like it just gets such a bad rep sometimes with like outreaching and stuff, but not if you do it the right way. So there's a strategy to it, to where you're not annoying, you don't get cursed out. And again, what made this so successful for me was I had case studies to actually back up what I was trying to share with them, because I had past experience and past clients. So basically, while YouTube was doing inbound leads and it was sending me inbound leads, I was able to do outbound as well, and it sped up the process of me getting clients. And the two together built a steady stream of clients. Now, I made another video. It's like the lessons that I learned, like the other skills that I had to sort of like get better at to also help me close these clients, because going after cold traffic is a bit different than going after warm traffic. And it takes a lot, and now I don't want to say convincing, but it takes absolute certainty from their end that you're the person. So this is why you build the YouTube channel first, so they, it lowers their barrier to like wanting to talk to you. But yeah, with this process, this is how I was able to go from $10,000 a month to $20,000 a month in a matter of literally 60 days. That's how specific my targeting was and who I actually wanted to reach out to. So yeah, to sum all of this up, YouTube got me to $10,000 months, but to basically be able to bring in clients faster and get to $20,000 months, I had to add some outbound marketing as well. Now, why this works is it's because YouTube, there is trust, there's people coming, from all walks of life. They're finding you through search, and it just lowers the barrier to them coming. But with outreach, you're able to do it fast, and you're able to get really specific who you reach out to. Together, there is a faster sales cycle, and you could also find higher ticket clients faster. But I won't say it was easy, because literally the system that I built, it cost thousands of dollars to learn. It took about it took about 2 years to learn all of this stuff, put it together, test funnels, strategies, different offers. But then once it clicked, it clicked. And again, I hit this without being online all day, and very confident that I'll be able to do it again. By the way, if you're literally wondering how all these 20-year-olds are making millions of dollars from their phone, this is literally how. So yeah, I literally help my clients build this out now. I call it the marketing sales pipeline. And basically you get all the templates, all the scripts, all the strategies. And I help my clients build out this same exact system. So they can also go out and they can get more clients, more high ticket clients, without being on social media all day. This works best for business owners who have services, who are coaches, consultants, course creators, and those who have high ticket prices. So yeah, if you're interested in having this system built out for you and working with me, then click the link down below to book a call. I only take on a few clients at a time with this offer, just because it's so hands-on. So if you're serious about getting more clients through the door without being on social media all day, then definitely click the link below to book a call. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.